we are going to learn basics of probability. First one, random experiments. An experiment is called random experiment if it satisfies the following two conditions. It has more than one possible outcome. It is not possible to predict the outcome in advance. That is, the random experiment is a one type of experiment. That experiment outcome we can't predict. That experiment is called a random experiment. So one example, when a coin is tossed, it may turn up a head or a tail, but we cannot sure which one of these results will actually be obtained. That means we can't predict the result of this experiment. That is, these type of experiments are called random experiment. The next, outcome. A possible result of a random experiment is called its outcome. So one example, consider the experiment of rolling a die. The outcome, we know rolling a die case, how many faces are there? 6 faces are there. So the results are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means these results are called which one? Outcomes. That is, the outcomes of these experiments are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next one, sample space. The set of all possible outcomes of a random experiment is called a sample space. That means that in this case, now you can check this part. Here we know the outcomes of this experiment. The outcomes of this experiment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we write these outcomes in one set, then that set is called sample space. That is the set of all possible outcomes of a random experiment. That means the outcomes, if you write the possible outcomes in one set, then that set is called sample space. We can take this same experiment here. That is, consider the experiment of rolling a die. The set of all outcomes. That is, we can write like this. Set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This set is called sample space of this experiment. Okay. The next, event. Any subset of a sample space is called an event. That means event means is a subset of a sample space. That is, any subset of a sample space is called an event. So consider one example. That is, consider the experiment of throwing a die. Sample space, we know the sample space. Die case, what is the sample space? The set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then here a number less than 5. Then the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a one event. The next one, even numbers. Even numbers, we know even numbers, that even numbers are 2, 4, 6. The next number 8, 10. But we can't take here 8, 10. That numbers we can't take here, because the even means is always the subset of sample space. That means we can take numbers only from this sample space. That means we can take the numbers 2, 4 and 6, because this sample space means is a superset of which one? All these sets. Now, or other ways we can say that the sample space is the universal set. That means this sample space acts as a universal set. That means event means, what is mean by event is a subset of sample space. That means this sample space is the superset here. Okay. Then next one, odd numbers. The odd numbers means is another event, odd numbers. That means we can take the elements. Which elements we can take here? 1, 3 and 5. The next one, 1. So there is only one number, that is 1, is a 5. The next one, the prime numbers. That means we can take the numbers 2, 3 and 5. Okay, these are some examples for which one? Event. The next, impossible event. Drawing a black ball from a bag with 3 red balls and 5 green balls. Now you can check that one. This bag contains only red balls and which ball? Green ball. Then from here, is it possible to take one black ball? Yes, it is not possible, because in this case here in this bag contains only red balls and green balls. From there we can't take black ball. That type of probability, that type of event is called which one? Impossible event. Because from here we can't take which ball? Black ball. Then that means that event is impossible. That means that chance is not there, because it is not possible. That type of event is called which one? Impossible event. Then impossible event case, the probability is 0. The probability of this event is 0. Next one, certain or sure event. From this word, you will get the idea about that one. What is certain or sure event? Drawing a black ball from a bag contains there are only 5 balls and all those balls are black. That means one bag is there. That bag contains only black balls. That black. How many black balls are there? 5 black balls. That is that bag contains only 5 black balls. Okay, only 5 black balls. That from there we are going to select one black ball. Is it possible to take from one black ball from there? Yes, it is possible. 100% sure case because that bag contains only black balls. That means from there we can take one black ball. That is a sure event or certain event. Then in that case, is a sure event or certain event case, the probability is 1. The probability of this event is 1. The next, the probability scale. For that, first we can draw one line. Is the minimum value, this one is the maximum value. That means minimum value in which case the impossible event case the minimum value and sure event case the maximum value. That means we know impossible event case the value is 0 and what is sure event case the value? Sure event case the value is the maximum. Sure event case the maximum chance. That is the chance is more. Which case is chance is more? Sure event case is chance is not chance is more 100% we will get that one. That is the probability in sure event case the probability is 1 and impossible event case means the chance is not there. That is the chance is 0. That is we are taking this point as 0 and this one is 1. That means the probability always lies between 0 and 1. That is the minimum value is 0 and the maximum value of the probability is, what is the maximum value of the probability? That is 1. Okay, then I am cutting the middle region. That is this part, that is half. This half part, that means we can say that that part like this, as likely as not. Then the same way here in between 0 and 1 by 2. That is between means here we can take that is a 1/4. 1/4 region means that probability, that chance is less. That means we can take that one is unlikely. Then we can take this part, that is half of this half and 1, that is 3/4. Then that part, the chance is which one? That part the chance is more. That means likely. Thank you.